there, I'm Cardo.
And I'm Oscar.
And we're from Cardo Camp. Welcome to another installment of the Cardo Camp vlog. Today we're going to take you across the Atlantic Ocean to a place called Reykjavik, Iceland. There is a really cool event that happens every November there called Iceland Airwaves. It is a great showcase for emerging artists, up-and-coming artists. I would highly recommend that you check it out and seriously considering attending. I was there this past November. Oscar and I are planning on going over there this coming November to play. They have a lot of venues, and the audiences there are so serious about hearing new music of any kind of genre, and they are so attentive. It is just a great showplace. You could probably play, I know some bands that played like 11 shows in 5 days. Just got amazing exposure.
Yeah, and I saw your videos of that visit, and it was pretty impressive how the crowd was really getting into the bands they were watching. You know, they were just quietly just listening and being spectators of the show.
Night.
And unlike other festivals where people are just passing by drunk and really don't give you the time of day, this is pretty good for up and coming artists, especially if you don't have a booking agent or whatever. You can go over there, play an unofficial show, play 11 unofficial shows if you'd like, but you'll get noticed. You know, you won't get shuffled into yesterday's hangover. Like a certain Texas festival that I've played before. It was fun and everything, but trust me, I will never go back there unless I'm getting paid or booked by somebody else.
Labels fronting it.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to spend my money for nothing.
It's evolved to a different kind of thing. This is where the audiences are there for the music. They're not there to see and be seen or party. This is for the music. Europe is really a very good place for a lot of emerging artists to break out. It's considerably easier than trying to do it in the U.S.
So if you're starting out and you want to get something on your resume that's really cool, like save your money and go over to Iceland Airwaves, man. Try to get into the coffee shops and bars or whatever.
Bookstores and department stores and clubs and all kinds of places, as well as the official venues, and it goes for 5 or 6 days. All genres. Bands are there from all over the world, obviously primarily Europe, but I mean there were bands from Virginia and Denver and California, New Jersey, Canada, Brazil, Australia. So I don't think you're going to get to a foreign country and you can't speak the language, or you're kind of out in the middle of nowhere. It's not the case at all. It is really coming into its own, and do check it out, and it's highly recommended, folks. Yeah. Give it a shot.
Really looking forward to that, because I know it's hard as if you've had experience with another band success or whatever. When you start a new project, it's hard to get noticed for people to come out to your shows, and in some cities or towns or whatever, there's not a proper venue or a scene or a circuit. But we'd like to tell you guys to also look into house concerts, man. Like, you go play house concerts.
It's
parties.
Another really good way of getting exposure, and there are house concert circuits. You can even Google that, and you'll find various organizations that promote these. You can do them on your own for little or no cost, and you just put a basket or a bucket at the door or something, and charge a contribution.
Yeah, and
that kind of thing. You're not going to get rich, but you're going to get exposure and you're going to get experience, and that's really helpful.
And a more faithful fan base, because people are really grateful when you're playing in a living room, and there's even some people that play like festivals, and they go back to these circuits of house concerts because it gets them like to be one-on-one with the fans or the people.
And you get real honest feedback.
True.
You're not going to get bullshit.
No, man. I mean, you'll if you suck, you'll even get booed. So speaking of that, you got to really practice. If you're going to go out live, don't invite all your friends and your aunt and your cousins to go to your show, because they're going to applaud no matter what, man. You just go and play these shows, but you need to really practice and dedicate yourself at least 1 month of daily practice before you head out and do it live, because I mean it's hard, you know. It's
You
hard.
only have one shot when you're out there.
Yeah,
And as someone once told me, just make sure it doesn't suck.
yeah. And
So
you
anyway, check out the house concerts and check out Iceland Airwaves.
see you next time.
Adios, folks.